to today's championship race, which is shaping up to be a real nail-biter.
Four lefts and 10 rights make up the 14 corners of the narrow and demanding Zandvoort circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys over the course of the 2.6-mile lap, which will demand absolute concentration from our drivers here today. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, can we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid?
Ciao Alex, it's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments, there is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remain calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive and all of the drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. A fantastic effort from Christian Lundgaard yesterday puts him on pole position, with Daniel Ticktum alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Schwartzman, Aitken, Pedro Piquet, and Eilert, Schumacher, Mazepin, Markelon, Dejan Daruvala, Armstrong, Alesi, Marino Sato, and Dragovic, Tsunoda, Matsushita, Giotto, and Guan Yu Zhou, Galeo and Guilherme Samaya, Delatraz, and Roy Nissany completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Hello Racing Gamers and welcome back to the FIA Formula 2 Championship. I am your commentator Mikey McBlam, driving for Guilherme Samaya in the number 10 for Campos Racing, and we're getting set for round 2 at the Netherlands. We're here at the Zandvoort circuit, and ladies and gentlemen, we're trash. We are trash. We are nowhere near running around our teammate. We're going to try for the one-stop pit strategy, and hopefully that'll maybe get us some track position. But as you see, we're starting way in the back of the field, starting 20th, which is just, we're not good here. We're not good here. And I was warned by my buddy Aaron that we're going to be coming up on some hard racetracks here in the beginning, and then things start to get a little bit simpler. And he was not kidding. He was not kidding. He said these are going to be some difficult tracks, and I'm going to take that to heart, especially given where we qualified here. The funny thing is that practice time, we were running about 8th in terms of speed, so maybe it's a qualifying glitch. I don't know, but all I know is this track is very, very difficult. So we're going to just try to do what we can. The goal is to not finish last. That's the goal. I can't promise that'll happen, but that's the goal. So let's go ahead and get this race underway at the Netherlands. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the 5 red lights are about to go out here at the Zandvoort circuit. Round 2 is underway. Pretty tame on the start there as we go double wide into turn number 1. Ooh, slight contact with Galile there on the inside. We're trying to battle side by side with Delatraz. Oh, we have to make an evasive maneuver to avoid Galile going into this turn. Yeah, a little late on that notification, don't you think? Thank you, F1 2020. Oh boy, we got to slow up a whole lot for these guys. Got a little squirrely coming off that corner there. Comes Delatraz battling back on the outside. Can we squeeze him out? Not quite. Yes, we do. Just going to try to get inside of Galile. Oh, big move. Rustle them out of the way. Now trying to work on Guan Yu Zhou here. We're all kind of in a tame little line right here. Oh, big contact to the back of Guan Yu Zhou. He actually takes that momentum and carries it to the outside of Giotto. And we only gathered one spot there, crew chief, but I appreciate it. Crew chief, I'm using NASCAR terms, so it was only a matter of time. And I'll try to battle back on the outside there as we go through the bank section, which is probably my favorite section here. we complete one lap. All right. Now it's trying to work on Guan Yu Zhou once again. I'm just trying to stay back here and kind of learn where my marks are, using the AI as kind of a guide around the racetrack. Oh, we got a little bit squirrely through that turn there. You gotta be careful. That's a good turn where we can actually probably get some passes in. We are faster than the AI in that particular section, but we just have to be careful because we could lose traction really quick in that section. So, okay, took that a little bit shallow there. That's not necessarily a good thing. We're able to get back to the throttle as fast as these guys could. They're starting to put a little bit of a gap on us now. That's alright, we're starting to pull a little bit away from Delitras. Ooh, okay, get it slowed down, get it slowed... Excuse me, get it slowed down. My gosh. Yeah, that chicane's gonna eat my lunch. Christian Lundgaard with the fastest lap of the race so far. Alright. Apologies for that. I had to adjust the force feedback just a little bit. I was having some trouble. I wasn't really feeling the car underneath me like I was at the previous track. This feels like one of those tracks where I really need to feel it. Oh!
Okay, good work. Great pass.
I haven't passed him yet. Alright. We've overtaken Guan Yu Zhou, moved into P18. That was aggressive, but we made it work. Now let's try to work on Giotto, as long as I don't overdrive the corners like that. Somehow that seems to have helped us out a little bit, I'm not entirely sure. Gained a little bit on Giotto there. Ooh, really got up to his back. Keep wanting to say back bumper. I'm so stuck in NASCAR mode. A little contact with Giotto there. Alright. DRS is enabled. Oh, got a little loose there. I really got to figure out this bus stop. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let Giotto get that spot back. That's not the way I want to pass him. Unfortunately, that has caused Guan Yu Zhou to catch back up to us. I'm gonna try to go through here, go to this banked section, which is one of my favorite parts. Not a lot of banking at a lot of racetracks here. Okay, Giotto's gonna really force me. Ooh. We're gonna battle side by side into turn one. I don't have the grip on the front tires. Ooh, hang on to it, hang on to it. Ooh. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, okay, collision with Zhou. I mean, I was about to wreck, so if you can't see that I'm about to wreck Mr. Guan Yu, then you probably need to get your eyes checked. I'm talking smack, and I'm the one that's almost wrecking. I'm talking smack here. Yeah, we lost some time to Giotto there. It's okay. We're gonna try to get it back. Yeah, I know I said in the last race that I was gonna try to turn off the racing line. Golly, I got some squirrely there. Like the front tire grip is starting to go a little bit on me, but yeah, I know I said that I was going to turn off the racing line for future races. I need it here. I need it here, like badly. Badly need it here. Boy, Delitras all over my butt. Yeah, I need it here. I struggle here a lot. I tried all through practice to try to use the whole 30 minutes, the entire 30 minutes, to try to understand this racetrack. And I just couldn't figure it out. I've been having trouble ever since I started here. Like I said, I was warned this was going to be hard. There was going to be some hard racetracks that I got to deal with. I was warned, but you know, like this is, you got to learn at some point. You can't just keep babying yourself around here. And I'm really, really committed to try to figure this out. Oh man. Ran really, really wide there. Yeah, we're starting to pick up some time on Giotto, but as long as, okay, yeah, we got this DRS there. Yeah, as long as he's in that train, I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch him. Alright. Terrible through the bus stop, through the chicane that time. So there's an overcast going on here that's actually got me a little bit worried. I'm worried that it might rain. If it rains, I mean, you see how bad I am. Like, you legitimately see how bad. I hit the fastest lap of the race. Excuse me? I don't think I'm gonna hold on to that, especially after we get on the hards. I don't think I'm gonna hold on to that. I mean, I'm right here with Giotto. Yeah, I pulled away from Delatraz. He's about a second and some change back. He's out of the DRS zone. Getting real aggressive. Being a little bit too much aggressive. Alright. This section here. Yeah, I guess logging the fastest lap of the race, I guess I'm learning something. I'm picking something up. I got DRS on Giotto, but see, I don't get it where I really need it. They might be slower. They might be slower through that sector than through that chicane than they should be. Probably because, you know, the lower difficulty, they're probably a lot slower through there.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Oh boy, that's a little bit worrisome. That is a little bit worrisome. Let's hope the rain doesn't start while we're in the race here, because I've seen the wet. It terrifies me. We're going to have to do it eventually. I know we're going to have to do it eventually. I don't want to. That's basically the gist of my argument here. Oh, I've already lost tire grip, sir. I have already lost tire grip. But I don't know. I think the tires are starting to come. I feel like when the tires start to heat up and start to lose a little bit of grip, I actually do start to get a little bit better. Oh, yep, there's the grip that I don't have. Just kind of sliding on out of that turn there. Oh, slow it down, slow it down. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think I'm catching him. I actually think I'm starting to get worse now as the time. I was saying I was starting to get better, but now I think I'm actually starting to get a little bit worse. Yeah. Those rear tires are probably not doing so good after all. I've had to correct it quite a few times, so...
In this lap, push now.
10-4. Coming in this time by. Alright. Surprised I didn't get a strategy update. It's interesting! Why did they slow down so much? They didn't slow that the first time. They all just kind of slowed down. I need to figure out how to be more heads up. Because I get into this mode where... And granted, the racing line is also causing this as well, but I get into this mode where I'm trying so hard to just race the racetrack and follow the racetrack that I'm not 100% aware of the AI around me. And that makes me a dangerous driver. Being honest, that makes me a 100% dangerous driver. But hey, I'm trash. I told you when I started this whole ordeal that I was going to be trash. My God, I almost lost it. I almost lost it, man. That was scary. Okay. Coming off of the final few turns here. Coming into pit road this lap. Alright, slow it on down. Okay. Hey, alright, we're towards the back. Still holding the fastest lap of the race.
Complete, go now.
But now, oh, I forgot. Yeah, we're going to be on the mediums, not the softs. Okay. These tires should last us to the end of the race.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
That's the goal. Okay. I don't know how the mediums are going to handle here. I'm going to try to be as careful as I can. We came out right behind Giotto, but it looks like we still lost a couple of laps, or the guys behind us haven't pitted yet. Lost a couple of laps, lost a couple of spots. Oh, yep. I can't drive it as hard on the mediums. Definitely can't drive it as hard on the mediums. I gotta be more mindful and more careful in terms of how the tires, the different sets of tires feel. I won't lie, hards are terrifying. Alright, teammates in the pits.
Jack is coming in for a stop.
Alright, do your thing, Jack. You're carrying the team this go around. Oh, slow down. Yeah, you're carrying the team. I carried the team last time. You're carrying the team this time. Alright, easy. Coming out of the turn. Go through the bank section. Which I really do. Like, there's not enough banked sections in Formula 1, Formula 2. Oh, he almost pinched me down to the wall. My gosh, we make the move to the outside. Can we make it stick? Do we have the grip? Not quite. I got into the back of him. Alright, let's try to... He had to slow up from Matsushita, so... Did I hit him? I felt like I hit him. I'm pretty sure I did. I didn't get a warning that time around. Yeah, he is blocking hard, man. He is blocking super hard. Delatraz is just back there, just kind of in the catbird seat, just watching us be idiots up here. Rather watching me be an idiot, let's be real. Oh. He's gonna pinch me off the track one time. I just know it. He's gonna pinch me and just chop my nose off. One of these turns. I feel like he's gonna do it. Oh, okay. I might have something good here. Nah, too short. Alright, yeah. Oh, I overdrove that second part. Was it good at all? Oh, that was close. Delatraz is going to try to capitalize on this a little bit. Or not. Or we can just kind of power our way. See, one of the things I'm noticing, I'm not carrying enough speed. I had to go high because I was going to run him over. I'm not carrying enough speed out of that last turn. Because my tires are... man, they're really slow through this section here. I feel like I should be sliding up. I should be carrying enough speed to slide up out of that last turn, you know, like slide up the banking. But I don't feel like I'm carrying enough speed. Everyone else seems to be doing that except me. Which leads me to believe that I'm not... Oh my gosh. I swung wide there. Alright, I'm gonna have to try to fight Delatraz. Oh my gosh, Delatraz is around! I didn't even... Did I do that? Delatraz is around. That's okay. If I did that, I'm sorry. But I don't feel like we touched that bad. Christian Lundgaard reclaims the fastest lap. Now Dan Ticktum reclaims the fastest lap. Tictum started up there on the front row. Oh. Yeah, I don't feel like I got into Delatraz that hard. Like I don't feel like we touched that hard.
Is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
10-4. It's like I didn't even like. Usually, like when there's an impact, like a really hard impact, I feel all that in the wheel. I feel all of that. And I turned the force feedback up because I didn't feel like I was feeling the car underneath me as much as I should. But every impact, every time I made contact with somebody, I felt it. I barely felt anything that time. So I don't know if he was already losing it, and we just helped the aggressive go around. And speaking of which, wow. That's alright, we got it. I knew it was going to happen at some point, and I gotta give more. Oh, speaking of aggressive goes around, there we go. Alright, well, I'm back here with you, Delatraz. My gosh, yeah. That's unfortunate. So, yeah, that was definitely my fault. I drove it in a little bit too hot there, and he could have given me the room, but I felt like, you know, eventually, should have known eventually I was going to get chopped, and I saved it the one time, but once I got on that gravel, there was no saving it. I probably would have spun out even if I didn't make contrast with Guan Yu, so.
5 minutes until rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain.
Well, 5 minutes until rain. Not a whole lot we could do here. We're just going to go ahead and try to finish this race out. It's disappointing. I felt like we definitely could have been doing better. I just got too aggressive. Felt like I was getting used to the racetrack and getting used to the tires, and I just got too aggressive. That's what it really boils down to. I was trying to get too much on the mediums and trying to drive the mediums like they were the softs, and I said, all of this is a learning experience. So we're back here in 21st. We're going to try to hold off Delatraz. He might catch me, he may not. I felt like he was faster than me, and I was just kind of holding him up. We're going to do what we can, but I will see you guys at the end of the race.
This is your final lap of the race.
Final lap of the race. The rear tires have just pretty much gone to absolute crap. I can't tell you how many times I've almost lost it coming off of a turn, going into a turn. Yeah, it's just been handling like absolute crap. We did pick up a spot as Nissani fell out of the race. I guess engine problems, transmission problems, something happened with that car. So unfortunate for Nissani. But we've just been trying to do our best to hold off Delatraz here. I don't know how long we're going to be able to do that. Like I said, the rear tires are they're not gripping up whatsoever. And yeah, there he goes. Feel like he's going to go by. Yeah, yep. Yeah, the rear tires aren't gripping up at all. And I'm just barely hanging on to this thing, so. On the plus side is, learned quite a bit. I say that. I told you I'm trash. I am absolute trash. But I did learn quite a bit. I feel like the next time I come to this track, as long as it's not raining, like it's starting to right now, I think things will be a little bit better. But, yeah, finishing the race, P21.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Great win then for the ART team today. Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
I think they kept a cool head. That's why they won today. Smooth, steady, everything bad that happened to them, they handled it calmly and professionally. That's what let them focus on getting the best out of everything else. The car, the strategy. They managed to keep out of trouble the whole way round.
An amazing race today, and a very well-deserved one too. The team worked very hard to get exactly the right setup out of the F2 car. It works for them, and the results speak for themselves. ARTGP winners today. And now, let's take a look at the driver's stand. Daniel Ticktum takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Christian Lundgaard. That was a quality drive from start to finish. He can be proud of that one.
On to the teams then. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Another team that excelled today was Dams, who make further progress up the table. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Alright, so the feature race has been completed. Christian Lundgaard is your race winner. He is followed by Dan Ticktum. Robert Schwartzman is in third. Jack Aitken, our teammate, is in fourth. And rounding out the top five, Pedro Piquet. Ilott comes in sixth. Seventh is Mick Schumacher. Markelov in eighth. Ninth is Daruvula. Rounding out the top 10 is Nikita Mazepin. Here's the rest of the field. We can pick out your favorite F2 driver. As I said, Nissany was out of the race with some type of engine problems, and we finish in 21st. So we go to the standings. We see Dan Ticktum is taking over the points lead, along with Colin Ilott in second. He's 2 points back. Christian Lundgaard in third, 9 points back after his win today. PK is in fourth, 12 points back. 13 points back is Yuki Tsunoda. So that concludes the feature race. Let's go ahead and jump into the sprint race.
It looks like it could be a tense round of the championship here as we prepare to get today's race underway.
I'm Alex Jakes, and alongside me in the dry confines of the commentary box, former 2012 GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi. Tyre choice is important no matter what the conditions are, Davide, but do you see it having more significance today?
Oh, you know it will, Alex. Remember that in Formula 2 there are not intermediate tyres, so deciding when to switch to the wet compound can have a massive impact on the race and your strategy. Nothing tests driver skill like the wet. I'm looking forward to see what they can do.
Well, we have our work cut out for us because, as you can see, it is my greatest fear in all of Formula 1, Formula 2, Formula 3 racing. Racing in the wet. It's not necessarily because of the tire grip. I know the tire grip levels are going to be astronomically much lower. The problem I have is not being able to see a dang thing. So, yeah, this is going to be possibly... You thought I was trash in the last race. Boy. I'm probably just going to, honestly, if I'm being honest, I'm probably going to try to take it as easy as I can. And just try my best to maybe just stay out of the way. Because, like I said, the main problem I have is just being able to see. I can't see a dang thing while it's raining like this. Not necessarily like, obviously now I can see just fine, but when we start going and they start spraying water, you know, I won't be able to see a dang thing. So we're going to just do our best. We had to race in the rain at some point. We're probably going to be doing it again. Might as well go ahead and get out of the way right now. Oh, cross your fingers that we don't die a horrible death. Alright? Just keep your fingers crossed. Pray for me. Do all of the things. Oh god, I'm gonna need it. Here we go. Alright. Our lights are about to go out here in the wet at Zandvoort. Here we go. The sprint race is on. And we already can't see. Oh boy, we're just trying to get to the outside here, trying to avoid these guys as much as we possibly can. Slow it on down. Alright, thank you, Galile. Galile helped me slow down there. I mean, look, there's going to be a lot of collisions here. Oh boy. Kept it off of Guan Yu Zhou. Gotta realize that these guys are also going to be slowing down. There goes Nisani once again. Oh boy. Nisani's going to have some words with me after this race. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying my best to keep this car pointed in the right direction. It's just, it's raining and I can't see. I'm really relying on like seeing the names right now because like the track is really hard to see. Oh, yep. I don't know about strong start. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened to Guan Yu Zhou there. Ooh, slow down, slow down, slow down. Alright, this chicane is going to be much harder. Like, I know we made contact, but I don't know what happened there. Granted, yes, we have much less grip here in the rain now. Markolov logs the fastest lap of the race, golly. I'm wiggling all over the place trying to keep the car pointed straight. Alright, I can see a little bit better now. it's gonna take some time to get used to riding in the rain. Like, I would have to have a practice session in the rain, to be fair. Oh man, this Delatraz is trying his best to get around me. I know he's faster than me, but I'm gonna try to park the bus on him as much as I can. Because I also need to really try to figure out how to race this track in the wet. So again, this is my first time ever driving in the rain. I've never, ever driven in the rain. Oh, there we go. No grip whatsoever. Alright. Traz gonna look to the inside. Oh, nope, we're still battling side by side. I think I'm gonna get him in this turn. He gives us the spot back. Alright. Got a good race going on with Delatraz here. Sitting P19. And we got some clear, I was going to say we got some clearness ahead of us, but it's not that clear. I'm going to have to figure out that chicane. I really need to figure out that chicane. I mean, I had trouble figuring it out when it was dry. Now I got to figure it out when the rain. Markolov with the fastest lap once again. I didn't notice that someone had taken it over from him, but hey, we're all green. We're not purple. I don't think we're going to get purple at any point in time in this race. Come on, come on. Come on, figure this out now. Figure this out. All right, through turn one. Oh, this is a tough section here. All right. Be patient here through this set of turns. So, being fair, there's actually a lot more grip in the tires than I thought there would be. There's actually a lot more grip in the tires than I actually thought there would be. It's just when you have to slow down. When you have to slow down, that's when it's like death becomes me. That's the hardest part I have. It's just getting the car slowed down to be able to make the corners. And I know it is. It's just like I need to back it up. I need to continuously remember, back up the corner, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. I didn't remember there. And lost some time there. No course penalty, which is good. If this were NASCAR Heat, I'd definitely have a course penalty from that. Heck, I think if it was iRacing, I'd probably have a course penalty from there. Yeah, I gotta somehow figure out where I need to brake for that chicane in the rain. Yeah, I know that rhyme.
We're trailing our teammate by
Don't hate the player.
9 seconds.
Hate the game. Actually, don't do either. Actually, I actually do know that there are quite a few reasons to dislike this game. But I won't get into that. Right now, I need to focus up. Trying to be as careful as I can here. Like I said, I can park the bus on Delatraz here. And, okay. On second thought, you know what I said about the grip? On second thought, it's probably not as grippy as I thought it would be. Actually, I think it's raining just a little bit harder. Alright, coming out of that corner. Delatraz is all over us, but that's okay. We should have a decent time getting through this corner right here, and he's fine. He's way back. Yeah, we can really... Okay, back it up. Oh. Okay. Not awful. Not awful. Still pretty bad, but not awful. Okay. Alright. Come through this section here, come through this course. Do the banking. Oh my gosh, 1 lap to go.
This is your final lap.
Yep.
Final lap of the race.
Well, Delatraz, thank you. I mean, I pretty much gave up the spot to you anyway, but thank you. He actually backed off there. Guan Yu Zhou's got the fastest lap of the race. Alright, kind of squeezed him out a little bit there. Not much. So I was going to give you that spot, but you didn't take it. So, but I guess you figured I was faster through that section anyway, so... Maybe the AI was smart enough to go ahead and back off. Alright, slow down. Alright, best case scenario, I finish P19. Oh, got a purple. And I immediately screwed it up. Best case scenario, I finish P19. Worst case scenario, I wreck horribly. Are those fingers crossed? They better be crossed, man. I need to not die here. Alright. It's a DRS zone, but I've got no DRS. Delatraz. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, I fricked it. Oh. Alright, go on by. Go on by. I'm trying to let you by. Yes, go on by. Yeah, go ahead. Alright. My gosh. Artem Makalov wins the sprint race here at Zandvoort. And we remarkably didn't die. We're going to finish P20.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Somehow one position better than... one position better in the rain. Dan Ticktum, driver of the race. Good for you, Dan.
So another fantastic victory for Arden today. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
What can I say? In conditions like this, it's an incredible difficult drive, but they pulled off something truly special today. They had the grip when they needed. Every time they were able to find just the right line, and they had the confidence to put those things together and just push and push. That's what earned them this victory today.
As they make their way down to the podium, there's no denying the strength of the Arden team. Arden aren't afraid to take risks on new talent, and it certainly looks like it paid off today. Fantastic work. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Callum Ilott takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Let's give it to Daniel Ticktum. That was a quality drive from start to finish. He can be proud of that one. I choose Callum Elliott, the English driver. He was so aggressive today. He made the difference just in that.
And now a look at the team standings. Uni Virtuosi moved to the top of the table. Meanwhile, Arden's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table.
The official driver of the day also did a fantastic job. But I have to vote with my heart. And today, I have to go in a different direction.
And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
All right, so here are the race results. Artem Margalov is the race winner. Kalamalot is in second, Mick Schumacher in third, Pedro Piquet in fourth. Right, if you got the top five is Dan Ticktum. We got Jack Aiken, Schwartzman in seventh, sixth is Christian Lundgaard, eighth is Christian Lundgaard, ninth is Daruvula, and rounding out the top 10 is Nikita Mazepin. Here's the rest of the field. You can pick out your driver. Only the top 8 get points. Gotta remember that. Thank you, Aaron, for that. Guan Yu Zhou's in P22. Let's go ahead and look at the standings. As you heard him say, Kalamalot takes over the points lead, followed by Dan Ticktum, who is only 4 points back. Artem Margalov is in third, 8 points back, followed by Pedro Piquet. Christian Lundgaard rounds out the top 5, 18 points back. And we are currently 13th in points with 46 points out of the lead. 2 points. 2 points on the season. We got 2 points for getting that fastest lap. So, what is the takeaway here? We've got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of work to do, especially at tracks like this that are just extremely challenging for the most part. So, got a lot of work to do, but I'm glad I did it. You know what? I'm even glad that I raced in the rain. Like I said, I was absolutely terrified. You can't tell, but I'm sweating. I am really sweating because like that I spent so much time working the wheel, especially when the tire started to go in the feature race. I spent so much time working the wheel back and forth because I just didn't have any grip in the rear tires, and it started to spit out quite a few times, and it's tough. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for today. It's been an experience. This has been one of the tougher racetracks that I've gone to in this game. I was warned, so I kind of knew going in, like, okay, the next few racetracks are actually going to be really hard. That's okay. Like, I got to get them out of the way. I got to learn. I got to, figure out where my weaknesses are. I'm going to have a lot of footage to go over, both in the replay and then, just me editing the videos and stuff like that. I'm going to have a lot to go over and a lot to look at and lots to figure out where I was going wrong and what I can fix. But also, your feedback is also always welcome in the comment section down below. You are watching a NASCAR head play a Formula 1 game, and you're watching him fail miserably. So, like I said, anything that you have derogatory to say to me, I've already said to myself multiple times. But anyway, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys watching. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, click the notification bell, and like I said, leave that feedback down below, and I will see you next time.